Okay, this is just a continuation of what I started. Alchemize your shame. I had to add my love healing stone, the rose quartz, placing it on long booby Susie. So let's get back to this. I read the meanings, the more defined meanings of the temples in this here oracle deck, which is a representation of the suits, in the original tarot, card deck. And when I got the cards, I cleansed them, I devoted them to my spirit guides, and I started reading. And I'm like, wait a minute, let me go back. So I did that. And a lot of what I had been saying, when these messages was coming to me, were actually on point, reading them intuitively. So that was good to know. However, I get to share more clarity now, and that's always great. So, long booby Susie, representation of shame. She is the temple of shadows. Okay. Embracing her beauty, embracing her internal and external beauty, pinching her nipples without shame. These colors, when thinking about the chakras, to me represents the red with the red, the root chakra. Her element is fire as well. The root chakra. And Queen Nefertiti, her temple is the temple of conjurers. And what I learned is that the temple of conjurers aligns with the reproductive system. So there, that root chakra is where she manifests from, where she creates from. The power of creation, the power of transformation, transmutation. So when I think about the reproductive system here, seeing why it's in sync with long booby Susie for shame, this giving me energy of the root chakra, her pinching her nipples. The nipples is full of nerves and glands. Okay, secretes milk. When a child is birthed from a woman's womb, when that child suckles the breast, it contracts the uterus. It contracts the uterus to birth the placenta. And also during continuous breastfeeding, it gets the uterus back in shape. Okay, so it nurtures the uterus, and it also helps the uterus expel excess materials, foreign materials from the uterus that don't belong. So it helps heal the uterus. It helps to get the uterus back, in its natural state. When a child suckles its mother's breast. So this dark night of the souls, this temple of shadows, shame falls up under fear. Shame brings fear. Fear of being ridiculed, you know, fear of not being accepted, fear of not being loved. So we need to alchemize that fear into love so we can first love ourselves, heal ourselves, accept ourselves, embrace everything about ourselves, release these burdens of oppression, trauma, betrayal, abuse, slander. See yourself for who you are. Be content with that. Embrace that and love that because that's a gift. That's a gift. That's a gift. Bring balance. Make the choice, the right choice to go within, to bring balance. Hmm. Sit firm with who you are. Sit firm with your gifts. What you hear, your purpose here is on this, physical plane. Be content with that. Be the authority of that. And manifest. Manifest what your heart desire from that root chakra, from that reproductive system. The reproductive system. This brown is giving me earth as well, although the element is fire. I'm just saying because it aligns with the reproductive system. This gives me earth. And this sun is representation of the third eye. This actually does represent the third eye. Yeah. hmm We have 5 major arcanas also in this reading, which is the Emperor, Justice, the Empress, Strength, and the Lovers. So the major arcanas in tarot are cards that are highly significant. It's the influence of the divine. It's the spirit realm. That's a lot of major arcanas. So this is highly significant, coming from the divine. I want to also point out when it says that her milk can, if it can produce, um, it can nurture or it can poison. So when you're operating in a low vibration, toxicity, fear, and everything that comes up under fear, like this shame of yourself, shame of your gifts. You're permeating poison. You're feeding the people closest to you, mother, divine feminine, poison. But when you go and when you face your greatest fears and you face those monsters, you not only create balance, you go in and alchemize that. You not only create balance, you permeating love. Strength, willpower, grace. When you face these fears with courage, now you're sitting in your nurturing spirit, your loving spirit, this Empress energy. The Empress gives life to everything around her. She's sensual. She nourishes. She's full of passion. And she brings balance to her Emperor. She manifests all this greatness. The Ace of Pentacles. When she goes within and becomes one with herself, her higher self, her higher consciousness, that duality, that divine oneness, she gets access to this Ace of Pentacles that has always been there for her. But she don't have access to it when she's in the energy of toxicity, unhealed. She get her wish fulfillments with this Nine of Cups, balancing out her emotions. And she also connects with her divine counterpart, the Empress, the Emperor, the Two of Cups is here, and the Lovers. They bring balance together. This is divine oneness. This is orchestrated by spirit. So there is great protection over this divine union. They're coming in their authenticity, their vulnerability, naked, coming together as one to love, to grow, to cherish, to honor, to trust. Sharing, giving reciprocity, and creating their legacy with this Ten of Pentacles. Breaking generational curses. That is something to celebrate. That is something to be grateful for. I'll drink to that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful. Hmm. All because you went and did this shadow work. All because you face your fears of shame. You decided to go deep within from your root. To ground for security. To create emotional strength. utilizing your third eye as well. Healing your reproductive system, stepping into your power, your magic, to create all of this. Being grateful, accepting, dropping all those burdens, standing in your truth, unapologetically, becoming a leader of yourself. Gaining authority for yourself, over yourself. Gaining control. Creating structure. Logic and reason. Taking charge. Yes. Forcing change. Because you're facing these shadows. Mhm. So, Elevation Birthing Circle Ministries, a sacred place of manifestation where you can evolve spiritually, mentally, and physically. So it's not just a space to birth babies. It's a space of manifestation, alchemizing, being in your authentic self, using your creativity, evolving, elevating. You can birth many things. So I'm not doing this to monetize on YouTube. It's not my interest. It's not my goal. I'm doing this as an exercise for me, practice, not only to open up and exercise the throat chakra, but also to sharpen my intuition using that third eye. Hell, all the chakras. So I don't care about, I'm not trying to get any subscribers. Not at all. I don't care about that. That's not what this is for. I surely don't care about comments. That's why they're turned off. That's not what this is. So if someone comes across these readings, happen to come across these readings, then hopefully they'll be enlightened in some fashion, shape, or form. Other than that, yeah, this is just me showing up authentically and just exercising my six senses and practicing orally. That's it. So, with that being said, this is the second part. And I'm going to close this out. Close it on out. With a peace and love. And there's always work to do. But work on yourself first. Whatever fear you're having, face it or face them. Peace.